game, guys. One more.
Swing presented by Lucas Oil at 3:30. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Championship matches next. Turkey for Belmonte. That's another league champ. Belmo now leads by 3 pins. 9th frame. Four-bagger for Belmonte. The lead is extended to 13 pins. PBA Ballard champion.
Now let's go back and get together and move on and we continue to unite and stay strong. I was good, but people know me for my style, let's sing. And you can get mad at that and you can win. And you can make the race like this again.
Hey Storm Nation, Mike Flanagan here at the PBA Geico Summer Swing. It's the Bear, the Lucas Oil Bear, and I am here with your champion, Jason Belmonte, along with Del Ballard Jr., the tour rep. We'll get to Jason first. Jason, this was a bear of an oil pattern. You had a great reaction with your Roto Grip Wrecker. Talk a little bit about your ball selection today.
Yeah, well, you know, we only get 8 shots of practice out there, so you've really got to make them count. I tried a pin-up wrecker to start with. It was just way too clean, a little bit too angular down the lane. I would have had to have been too perfect with that ball. I looked at Del. We made the guess to go with the pin down wrecker just to kind of blend it out a little more. It looked great in practice. All I had to do was keep my speed a little slower. Unfortunately, when you look across and you see one of the world's greatest ever bowlers, you want to beat them so badly that the heart rate got up a little bit. I threw it a little bit too quick to start the game. But once I slowed down and let the ball do its thing, didn't it look beautiful out there? I mean, it went through the pins so strong. It went through the front part of the lane so clean. I didn't have to do anything. I just kind of directed it, and it did the rest.
This week you were able to throw some storm stuff as well to get to the show. It was the toughest oil pattern that we've seen, the flattest of oil patterns. Talk a little about some of the storm stuff you used this week too.
Yeah, I used a lot of gear this week. When you're bowling on something this flat, that's so difficult, you're constantly thinking and changing. So I used Lucids, I used IQ Tour Pearls pin up and pin down. I used IQ Tours. I even used a Marvel Pearl at one stage. You know, I went through our entire range, and at any given point, they all looked good, but they just didn't last long enough. So you're constantly making those moves and changes, which is why these patterns are so difficult, because you can't just sit back and kind of put it on cruise control and enjoy the show. You just got to be constantly thinking. So I think that's the beauty about it, and that's why I love bowling on these patterns more than the other ones.
Absolutely, and also here, Del Ballard Jr., the tour rep, he's got the actual record here that Jason used today. Talk a little bit about how great it is being able to work with this guy out on tour when he's got such a great game.
Well, kind of like we were talking off to the side, I didn't exactly agree with this particular ball. It did have a pin down, so it blended it out a little bit. But all you got to do is just say, hey, I think it's a little quick off the spot, and he is so good, and this is what makes it such a pleasure working with Jason Belmonte, is he can make the ball do what it needs to do. And he just shaped it right, and once he got it shaped right at the end, I mean, look at him. Every ball's flush. It's not like he had to have a bird dog or trip the four. I mean, every ball was there.
2 wins for Storm on this swing, Jason. I'm going to bring you back in. Let's talk a little bit about Player of the Year. You know, now you've got, you know, a couple of wins under your belt. Player of the Year. Are you looking forward to ahead of that, or are you just taking one tournament at a time?
Look, you know, it's on my radar, of course, but the beep is very far away on my radar. There's so much bowling left. Still have the U.S. Open. We still have the World Series of bowling. Anyone can win a bunch of times at the end of the season. And after last year's really close race, you know, I'm certainly not going to count my chickens before they hatch. I'm going to try and win the U.S. Open, win a couple more times at the World Series, put it beyond a doubt, and then I can go into that vote a little bit more confident. But fingers crossed that I do what I just said, and I can win that Player of the Year.
2 new balls coming out from Storm. We got the Marvel S and the High Road Pearl. You looking forward to throwing those 2 rocks?
Are you kidding me? I mean, it's like, when are we going to stop bringing out the greatest gear in the world? First, the High Road was one of my all-time favorites. To put a pearl cover on that and let me get a little further left with that and get a little cleaner and know that it's going to come back, like, I'm really excited to throw that ball. The Marvel S, again, that core, what a core in that ball. It's been such a dominant core for me, especially. I am extremely excited to just get those on the lanes and win a few titles with them for sure.
Absolutely. Mike Flanagan here. We've got 2 titles so far, a couple more events still to go. Jason Belmonte, congratulations. Title number 7. Del Ballard Jr., nice work this week, sir.
Bye, mate.
For more information about Storm Bowling products, check out stormbowling.com.